Yeah, honestly, I think, I'm not gonna lie to you, marriage is not easy. It's not, like, I think a lot of us think, oh my god, yay, I'm gonna live with someone I love and we're just gonna have our own life. And it's gonna be all fun and games and flowers and happiness and joy. But you're definitely gonna hit a wall sometimes. And do you know what? It's natural, because especially if you are both raised, do you know what? You can live down the street from someone, but you still have completely different like life experiences, and the way you see and navigate life is completely different. Like, you can literally live down the street, literally on the same street, next door neighbors to someone, and they are completely different to you, and you're gonna face troubles with marriage. Like, a lot of people ask me, how can you be married to someone with a completely different culture, blah blah blah. That's not the problem here. Like, the problem arises when there's a lot of difference in like morals. For us, obviously, like, we face a lot of challenges when you realize that we were raised completely differently. I was raised completely differently than my husband. Like, the way I was raised and the way he was raised, very, very different. But we both have the same goals and the same morals. So you kind of you have to navigate through these things. And I think every marriage faces this. This is just a natural stage. It's not something you think about when you're about to get married, because you're all excited to get married and live with your person and whatever. But yeah. Did you traumatize all of them? Yes, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I haven't been to Oman, but I really want to visit. Like, I've seen a lot of people who I follow visit recently, and it looks so nice, and I really, really, really want to visit. Inshallah.
Tell them you want to go Mangan.
What's that?
Mangan.
What's that?
See?
I don't know what you're saying.
Oman.
Anyway, he's been to Oman, so he's trying to show off.
Let's show off. Oman is Oman.
What's that?
What's that? Like here in the Shahir. Oman.
Oh, is it like a creed or something?
I want to go Mangan.
Someone said, how did you find Oman? How did you find Oman? I think he liked it. How did you find Oman? Boring? Why is it boring? It's not boring.
Maybe when the time I went, there was nothing going on. I do want to go. No active stuff like climbing.
You're crazy though, what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you my due date, babes. I think I've said that plenty of times. And stop asking me if the baby is planned. By the way, we have an ensuite that doesn't have a door, so you're going to hear the shower. How do you advise I should tell a guy that I am interested in? Should I tell him directly or to someone? Okay, so if I were in your shoes, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm someone that likes to, I like to express how I feel, but also I like to read the signs before I express how I feel, because I don't want to look stupid. So I would definitely try and read the signs and see if he actually feels the same. And maybe like hint it really casually. Like, oh my God, imagine if we ended up together. Do you know, like joke about it first and then just kind of like see how he reacts. That's something I would do. That's what I would do. I don't know. Thank you. I mean, yes, Allah is the best of planners. It's not rain, it's the shower. Any advice on what to do with insecure partners? I'm not gonna lie to you. I cannot be with an insecure man. Like when I say insecure, I mean like someone who's, yeah, I just can't be with an insecure man. Like I think it's, I don't know, maybe for women it's more common for women to be insecure and it's kind of just a bit more easier to deal with, but I think insecure men are actually so toxic. Jones, you are getting blocked. Yeah, insecure men are really toxic because they will actually like do the maddest shit to you because they're insecure. Like most men who cheat on their wives or like abuse their wives is because they're insecure. Because usually usually a lot of these men, see, we've already got men here, insecure men who are getting triggered, by the way. Yeah, I wouldn't be with an insecure man, to be honest. Like I'd rather be with a man who's just comfortable in himself, like just acting stupid and acting, doesn't really give a shit what people think. Like I'd rather be with someone like that rather than someone who feels like they're not good enough for me. Bruh, I've experienced what happens when you have an insecure guy in your life, and it's just, it's a big fat no-no. Can you talk about the first trimester? I want to move to East Africa, but I'm afraid of bugs. How do you manage? Would I get over it? Girl, do you want me to list the amount of things I've seen in my house since I've been here? Do you want me to list? Because I've had snakes in this house. I've had, what are those things? The ones with loads of legs, the long ones? Centipedes, poisonous centipedes, this long, with like millions of legs. I've had cockroaches. I've had, oh my god, those things, what are they called again? Those disgusting things that come with the rain. Those flies with the big wings. Ugh. Helicopter. Oh yeah, that's my name for them, helicopters. If you were here on the live when that happened, or when I told the story, then you know what I'm talking about. But that was like when we first moved in. Most of it was when we first moved in. Because yeah, the house we were in was empty for like a year or two, and they were just everywhere. Yeah, the snake was scary. That was a trip, I'll tell you for sure. I was not expecting that. I've not been to Kenya, no. The beetles that hit the wall? What is that?
The one we saw outside one time. There was people on soldier outside.
What?
One time I coach outside, I said, you see this?
Oh yeah, there's beetles that are like this big. I'm not even kidding. The insects I've seen in this country, Lord have mercy. Also, until now, there's lizards all over the house.
Yeah, kitchen maybe because the doors sometimes.
Yeah. There's a lot of lizards here. But the lizards, they're not poisonous and they're scared of humans, so they're not really going to do anything to you, but I'm not scared of the lizards. The cats love the lizards.
Well, since now we have cats, there's no doubt.
Yeah. The cats do help a lot with the insects and stuff. Someone said make a farm then. Yeah, but to be honest, I haven't really seen a lot of bugs lately. There's a lot of flies here. That's one thing I hate so much. As soon as you open the door or a window, there's flies in the house.